Alright, I was about to say, why the fuck can't I pick that up? Ah, shit. Damn it, man. Bro, Outlast is boring, though. Like, it's not like a combat-centric game. It's more of a run away and hide type of game. Like, that's not fun. I don't know. I don't want to have to run away from the things in front of me. I want to fucking gun them down and just kill them. I don't know, like, that's one of the things I hate about horror games, is like you have to run away and hide. Or there's like a bunch of unkillable enemies that you literally can't do anything to. It's like, that's not fun for me. Like, I don't want to go play hide and seek simulator. I want to go fucking kill some people. I don't know. I don't know, I don't really like games that your problems can't be solved with a fucking gun. Oh my god, I butchered that so fucking hard. Yeah, Fear is a fun horror game as well. I just like Dead Space better because I like the gore. Like, Fear's pretty bloody and stuff, but like Dead Space with like the fucking gore and everything is just pretty fire. Like, what was that one game, Evil Within? I played some of that, and I just did not like it. Because, like, the first mission literally was you having to sneak around somebody that you couldn't kill. It's like, I don't fucking do this shit. Buff Garfield with a 2. I would definitely play a Dead Space remaster. Well, in January you can then. That's when it's coming out. In January you will be able to. Nah, Dead Space you can play that pretty fast. It's not that slow. Like, if you don't like slower pace, put it on easy and you can basically fucking mow through everybody pretty quickly. You'll never run out of ammo or anything like that. You can basically just blast your way through it. You don't have to really take your time or anything. You'll be fine. Artie Melnikov with the 20. Yo-Yo, the Friday the 13th game was pretty fun because you can defend yourself against Jason and gang up on him or even kill him. Shame the game got screwed over by loss. Oh, really? They lose the license or something? That's pretty shitty, man. That's what kind of sucks about licensed games. Like, for example, like every Forza Horizon game eventually gets delisted. So, Forza Horizon 3, I don't think you can buy that anymore, unless you have a disc. Because all the music fucking, ran out. Which kind of sucks, because, like, the settings of Forza Horizon are always so, like, different. But, it's the way it goes. So if you like Forza Horizon 4 and you play it on Game Pass, or Forza Horizon 5, wait for it to go on sale at one point and make sure you buy it, because eventually they do get delisted whenever the next one comes out. So like 3 got delisted when 5 came out, so 4 will get delisted when 6 comes out. Fun fact. No, I don't consider Doom horror. There's nothing like scary about those games. Yeah, I wish they would just let you buy the game, but just not have the music in it. Like, I would honestly do that. Like, I don't give a fuck about that crappy fucking music they put in Forza games. I always mute it anyway, because it's trash. I don't know. Buy AMC stocks, guys. Let's go, dude. Wall Street bets to the moon. Fire. I was scared of the flood. I don't even think I got to the flood in Halo 2. Honestly, man, I really can't distinguish between the different Halo games that much. The first 3 are so similar, but Halo 3 I did finish, and I know that had the flood, so I ain't afraid of no flood, dude. I'm pretty sure Halo 1 had the flood as well, right? I wasn't afraid of them either.
No.
Yeah, did you guys see the stock market today? Shit, man. That's why I've been telling people not to put fucking money into it. It dropped, what, 1,300 points at the close? That shit was wild, bro. It's gonna keep going down. Inflation was worse than they expected.
I can't afford this shit.
It was worse than they expected, so the stock market dropped like 1,300 points. Shit's wild, man. Because usually in times of inflation, you're supposed to put money into assets. So people are dumping their fucking stocks and buying like physical assets like gold, silver, property, collectibles, you name it. Anything that doesn't actually have like a direct connection to the US dollar. Because the thing is, like, if you guys are looking to... I mean, this probably isn't going to apply to anybody, but just sound advice for anybody you know that's looking. If someone has enough money right now to put a down payment on the house and they're looking to buy one, they absolutely should. Because loan prices are only going to keep going up. And with inflation, the value of your loan actually goes down the longer you have it. So... for periods of inflation, you actually want to have debt because the interest rate you're paying is actually lower than what's stated on the paper. So, just for like instance here, if you owe $500,000 on a house, okay, and that house is valued at $500,000, but let's say it goes up to $600,000 because of inflation, your loan doesn't increase to $600,000. it only increases to, it doesn't increase at all. Like, it stays at 500,000, so you only have to pay back 500,000, and the value of that $500,000 you're paying back because of inflation is lower than what it was when you borrowed it. So technically, you're getting whatever you're buying for much cheaper than what you're actually paying due to inflation. So in inflationary periods, it's actually good to take on debt as long as the interest rate on the debt doesn't outpace inflation. So if the interest rate's like 20% or something, obviously don't take out much of that. Like credit card debt being the prime example. But if you're paying like a 4, 5, 6% interest rate on a loan, your money is actually going down in value because of deflation or inflation, and the bank is losing money technically by giving you that loan. So like, it's actually a good thing to take out debt during times of inflation, because technically at the end of it, you're paying back less than what you actually borrowed, because the value of the money you're paying back is lower than when you originally got it. I was talking to my dad earlier today. He's thinking about getting a new car, and I'm like, go ahead and do it now, because, you know, interest rates are going to be going up. And I'm like, technically, you know, once it's time to actually repay the car, once you take out the loan, it's going to be worth way more than what you actually paid, because inflation's so high right now. But make sure you just don't get a variable rate. Make sure it's a locked or fixed rate. Never get a variable, like never get a variable rate at all, I guess is what I should say, because at any time you can refinance your loan and get the lower interest rate. So you don't need to rely on a variable interest rate to get kind of like the best deal. Just literally go to any bank and say, I want to refinance my loan, and they'll apply the current interest rate to your loan. So that way you don't have to go for the, you don't have to pay more when interest rates rise, but you can still reap the benefits if interest rates drop. So I don't know, man. But it is a good time if you're looking to put money into an asset. Definitely consider that. I don't think we're having deflation anytime soon, man. Deflation's actually great for people, because it means the value of your money goes up. Deflation's fire if you have a lot of cash, but that's not happening. The government's not printing less money, my guy. They're just gonna keep on printing. No, I'm not putting money in stocks right now. I'm thinking about buying a piece of property at some point, even if I don't live in it. Dude, there's zero chance we're getting deflation because the government keeps handing out money like fucking Halloween candy, bro. They're not gonna stop printing. The more money they print, the worse inflation is. Deflation is not fire? Yes, it is, bro. If you have cash on hand, your money becomes worth more than what it was previously. Watch these OnlyFans girls in a podcast say that the money will never run out. It probably won't for a lot of them, bro. There's 3 things that people pay for in economic hardships: tobacco, alcohol, and sex. Ain't going anywhere no matter how bad things get economically. Goro Kurikai, the foreign aid's not the problem, it's Social Security. Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid is what's driving inflation right now. That's where 7/10 of all tax money goes to. So every, so basically think of it, if you pay $1,000 in taxes, $700 of that is immediately taken for 3 things: Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. That means the rest of the government literally only has 30% to work with. So what do in order to fund all that other shit? They either take out loans, issuing like debt, or they print more money, which printing more money has been the default answer recently. So until you end entitlement spending, we will never have any sort of reduction in inflation. Inflation will always be present so long as we have extreme entitlement spending. Medicaid, it's like free healthcare for poor people, basically. Entitlement programs are the biggest fucking drain on the US government in terms of money. Like, everybody goes, military spending is the... No, it's not. Military spending is a fucking fraction of what we spend on entitlements. Entitlements is the biggest drain on everything. So until somebody's willing to take the political hit and just say enough is enough, this shit's unsustainable, and gets rid of Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, shit ain't ever getting better. Because that is the single biggest problem we have. Way too much entitlements. I agree, man. People should be responsible for saving for their own retirement. Like, you know, nobody is forcing you to stop working. It's not a human right to sit on your fucking ass and do nothing all day. Like, it's not my fault that Granny didn't save enough money for retirement and spent it all on dumb shit like a fucking dumb boomer.